Hello, my name's Rebecca, and this is Your Bourbon Journey. Welcome to episode 64 of Thirsty Thursday Cocktails, and thank you for joining us at the kickoff of our April cocktail series. Tonight's cocktail is the Desert Bloom. It is the day the garden finally wakes up. We're moving from the forest floor to the high desert, trading some jammy berries for some neon botanicals and some high-proof spirit. Let's get started right away. Our visual aspect of this cocktail is our Prickly Pear Syrup. It is kind of a neon heart, so to speak, of this cocktail, but don't let it fool you. Its flavor is subtle and reminiscent of melon and light bubblegum. It's very unique, earthy, and sweet. We're going to put 3/4 of an ounce right into our shaking glass. Next, for our brightness, we have fresh squeezed lemon juice. This is our acidic snap because we're going to be using a high-proof bourbon, so we need significant citrus to make this drink refreshing and really pop. For the lemon juice, we're going to use 1/2 ounce. Feel free to adjust it depending on the tartness of your lemon. Sometimes you might want to go as high as a 3/4 of an ounce. Next, because sometimes we just need something to bring it all together, I'm going to use a simple bar spoon of Demerara syrup. It's going to bring some rich notes to pull all these interesting flavors together and capitalize on our bourbon. So 1 bar spoon, so again, it's not very much. This will give us some extra depth that we're really going to enjoy. The secret weapon here is our bitters tonight, which is Celery Bitters. This is a garden snap, right? You're thinking celery, we've got the fresh garden growing because it's April now. This might sound a little unusual, but it's going to bring a really fun vegetal note to this. The magic trick is that it's going to cut what might otherwise be a candy note on this cocktail and make it more sophisticated and very botanical and balanced. We'll use 2 dashes of the Celery Bitters. And now for the foundation of our build, we're using Grandad 114 this week. It is lovely. It's 114 proof. It's a high rye bourbon, so it's going to have some rye spices to stand up, and it's got some great oak notes on it as well. We will use 2 full ounces of our high rye bourbon here. Beautiful. And those are our primary ingredients. So now we're going to add ice. And shake this cocktail to get it all mixed up. We will grab our glass and we will add ice to it. We are using a tall glass this evening. That should be enough ice. We will strain this right into our glass here. It's got some pretty colors to it. It's got that hue from the prickly pear. Lovely. Then we will add 2 ounces of club soda to give it some sparkle and really add some bright bubbles to it. Just perfect. We're going to add a mint sprig, which is going to really brighten it up and make it truly feel like we're in springtime here. With your mint, you always want to give it a good little slap because that's going to open up the aromas. And drop that right in there. There we have the Desert Bloom. It's quite lovely. Of course, the first thing I'm gathering here on my nose is that fresh sprig of mint. It's very cooling. You can smell a little bit of that lemon juice coming forward as well, and a little bit of fruit. Cheers to kicking off springtime with a Desert Bloom. It's a beautiful contradiction. You get the initial zing from the citrus as well as the bubbles. That's quickly followed by the bold spiciness of the bourbon, but What I'm really loving is this prickly pear syrup. And I do believe the Demerara is lifting that just a tad. It's like a soft melon sweetness that never feels heavy. It's just sitting there lightly on your palate. Wow, what a combination. It's just fantastic. Now the finish, as you might expect with something of this nature, is clean yet savory. The celery bitters bring in that savory note as well. But we are getting a very light hug from the 114 proof bourbon, but it's not spicy in any way. Now next week, I want you to be sure we join us for episode 65, which will be the Spice Traders Bitter. We're shifting gears a bit from this nice desert bloom we're having to an Amaro forward, almost meditation type drink. We're going to explore the savory side of a rye whiskey in a cocktail designed for those who enjoy a deep, complex herbal challenge. What do you think about that? But for tonight, as always, I ask that you please drink responsibly, that you have a fabulous Thirsty Thursday, and please find a way to create the desert bloom for yourself. Cheers.